It is pleasure to have you here for this Startup Saturday meeting. I am Pavani and I will take you through the event's proceedings. First, a few ground rules for more effective meeting. Please put your phones in silent mode. Avoid stepping in and out during the session. Please wait until the speaker finishes his or her session. Avoid bringing the refreshments inside the auditorium. No crosstalk during the meeting. Now to the agenda. First, we'll have the startup pitch by Suresh Kumar, followed by a question and answer session with him. Next, we'll have our speaker of the day, Mr. Anantaram Ganapati, followed by question and answer session. We will then take a 10-minute break. After the break, there will be a startup pitch by Mr. Anil Madhav, followed by a question and answer session with him. Finally, we will have an open mic session for sharing ideas. Then we will close the session. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizers and partners for organizing the Startup Saturdays meeting for the benefit of young entrepreneurs, where the primary mandate is to inspire, encourage, and support them with the thoughtful questions and valuable suggestions. This meeting will not only guide us all about, but also educate us about a variety of things. Please scan the QR code and register your presence at this meeting today if you have not yet done so already. Firstly, I would like to introduce our first startup pitch of the day by Suresh Kumar, founder and CEO of Furpsq Technologies Private Limited. About this startup, Furpsq Technology is a startup in IoT, emerging tech product engineering and IT services. Furpsq Tech Group's mission is to build innovative products and services that will have a profound impact on people's lives and lifestyle.
I already introduced myself briefly. So I come with 20 years of experience, 2 decades. Okay, so start from right from startups and as well as corporates, completely covering as well as so yeah. So America Online and as well as Oracle, Paraxel. So I worked in onshores and offshore, primarily Finland as well as UK, Birmingham. So primarily with mobile wireless, consumer electronics, web technologies, and as well as health tech, primarily clinical trials domain, electronic data capture products, primarily targeted for the pharmaceuticals and medical devices, which is for uh, deeper impact for the pharmaceutical industry, where actually it fastens the cycles of is it what here okay. No, yeah, I think. So I said, products group mission is to build products and services which will have a profound impact and deep impact on people and lifestyles. So primarily the product pitch today would like to bring here is IoT enabled smart electric wheelchair, basically for the senior citizens and as well as the patients. So in terms of pediatrics as well as children as well as senior citizens. Is it fun? Okay. Yeah. So before going into pitch, I would like to have this is the agenda for today's quickly. Overview of health tech and IoT, IOMT, basically Internet of Medical Things. So introduction, problem and solution, market opportunity, competition, and product revenue model, team, and the ask from me, use of funds, how we utilize. Yeah, so this is the overall health tech big picture. So health tech actually the superset, and the digital health and healthcare IT is a subset of health tech ecosystem completely. And healthcare IT primarily deals with software and electronic records and data security. So all the healthcare related software and healthcare records for the patients actually deals here in terms of data security as well. And the digital health smart devices big data, artificial intelligence, wherever it supports the healthcare IT, the digital things actually, basically the machine learning and blockchain and apps. And then health tech, primarily IoT. So that's my product today. I'm going to pitch, and the 3D printing, where actually you can see the lot of 3D printing revolutionizing the medical industry now. Nowadays, artificial limbs and orthopedic patients. That's primarily helping now, and robotics, nanotech, and wearables, biosensors. So these are the total health tech segment. So this is the IoT total big picture. In this, we have here the IoMT, the Internet of Medical Things. So connected medical devices, telehealth, mHealth, wearables, all these comes under Internet of Medical Things. And industrial IoT, basically, in industries where we use asset tracking, monitoring, and control and repair, all these, it improves the manufacturing industries. And the smart city, where actually we use intelligent buildings, public safety, smart parking, smart lighting, all comes under smart cities. So even this product actually, it comes under small cities, where in future actually will have cities will have a dedicated pavements for the senior citizens and wheelchair pedestrians already in Europe and US, some of the places. Predominantly by 2030 onwards, you can see the lot of changes in smart cities concept. Is smart wheelchairs. So connected smart homes, so home automation, safety, security, assisted living, wearables, and emergency medical services like helicopter using by many countries in emergency situation. Those are all comes under HEMS. And connected car solutions, I think you can see now infotainments, telematics, and advanced driver management. uh, all this comes under connected car solutions. And smart energy and smart metering solutions, primarily for the water and irrigation. All this comes under to improve efficiency and save power, basically. So this is the overall IOMT architecture. Primarily the hardware level smart medical devices with trackers and sensors. It actually puts the data, calibrates, and then networks through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, internet gateways, helps really to transfer the data to middleware, where actually it will process IoT platform, where it actually processes and controls the data, and then it gives the end users on the mobile or the tablet or the desktop, actually where they can consume the data, see the analytics reports, medical reports, and for example, census data, SpO2, each 4 to 8 milliseconds, our device actually will send the data where they can see the graph, how the SpO2 is going on for the senior citizen and emergency patients. All these data in real time on the mobile, they can see. And these data really helps for the doctors and medical practitioners, where they can treat remotely to the patient and alert emergency ambulance system or nearby caretaker. So just as I explained, this is the IoT architecture, things perception layer, where actually the smart medical device come into picture here, and connectivity layer primarily deals with all the gateways and networks, processing layer, cloud middleware, and IoT platforms to store and manage data. Basically, this is the processing layer. The fourth one is application layer, where basically the applications can see reporting, analytics, and on the mobile. So yeah, so this is the operation model of IoT. So basically, the left side you can see the sensors, triggers smart wearables data, where it will push the data via internet, like patient vitals, to the IOMT applications, where they can have all the medical records and drug information, everything. It will consume by medical practitioner, and then online they can prescribe and push back to end user via applications, mobile applications. Yeah, I explained again in a nutshell, little bit deeper level each component. primarily I thought the university students also really helps. So I covered this topic specifically for those. Yeah. So yeah, before going to problem, I thought initially have 100 ideas. When once I done my corporate life, and then started my startup. We started with IT services and staffing, primarily in Hyderabad, and then due to family reasons and native Vizag, I moved here. So when we thought of around 2019, I got the idea, shortlisted over the 100 ideas. So that's how, I saw many people having disabilities, and I mean, the end stage of life they're spending in the hospital. So I had a deep impact, first emotionally. So something I need to do, because since I worked in multiple domains, so I would like to have that kind of product. So first thing, that's the problem actually. So senior citizen patients, something where I need to have. So I researched a lot, and then I found out one. So there is no fully automated solution for wheelchair with inbuilt commode with auto cleaning, feature basically. So primarily that's the more painful for the old age patients, and if you leave old age patients who cannot travel to bathroom, or step into bathroom because of problems I observed. So that's where this comes into picture. To take a nature calls inbuilt commode would like to have, and they can indoor and outdoor they can room. So I thought deeper. So that's how this problem I would like to solve. So this is the solution I found. So automated electric smart foldable wheelchair, inbuilt self with biodigesters and water absorbent we use. Primarily, it will clean, and like all the uh, controls by buttons. So it's ergonomically designed where they can touch. It will automatically done. So this how, and the primary key features are the vital health self-service checks like SpO2 and ECG, everything on board on the system, so they can check themselves. No need of nurse or a doctor or any assistance. So the data which they check primarily on a real time, it will transfer to through IoT gateway mobile platform, where the doctor can see and the patient can see in real time. So it really helps in patient engagement and better clinical outcomes. Basically, it reduces a lot of hospitalization costs, as well as prevention. Instead of going to adverse event conditions, they can treat themselves or call the doctor, or the doctor can prescribe in real time. And regular remote healthcare monitoring in real time. So the vital checks reports on mobile. Doctor can really helps patients or caretaker, like relatives or son or a daughter who is actually coordinating. And emergency alarm push button, sometimes heart attacks and all these things will be unexpected. So those thing also emergency alarm and automatically triggering calls once the thresholds crossed by these vital checks. So doctor and three relatives or nearer ones, and it will reach so that they can anticipate, and doctor can send ambulance directly to the home. So the tied up hospital, basically the patient. Automatically mobile calls, that's how it improved access to care, basically. Yeah, and it primarily reduce costs because of prevention, long stays. It will avoid in hospitalization. Yeah, so this is the market opportunity as size I research. So age 65 or older is the first trigger. So almost 1 billion people will reach by 2030. So that's one of the key indicator where I can this product really gives the impact. And also India on the other side having uh, more younger population. So no one is there to take care of older people at home. So that's the one thing. And you the primary old age segment is basically US, Europe, South Korea, and Japan. So by 2030. So and also with the driving market, basically the people who need really is people with locomotor disabilities and accidental cases, age-old patients, and disability children, rising need of electric chair to use indoor and outdoor. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So the target countries I already explained, and the current global wheelchair market is these are like 55% electric and 45% is manual. So total available market $7.12 billion in 2022 and projected to 14.7. So these are the major competitors in India as well as US and North America or Europe. So this the center column basically USPs, unique selling points, onboard system of self-service vital checks, remote healthcare monitoring, and auto self-cleaning inbuilt commode, and foldable and easy to carry wheelchair with embedded with hub motors and lithium batteries. So this is the prototype we have done. So currently we incubated in NASCAR. From past 6 months, we were working on this product, almost 85% completed, and the remaining 15% just almost pending. I mean, the integration is pending. So once like little bit advanced features we would like to do. So the location tracking and the geofencing. So those kind of advanced features also we would like to embed into this product. So, and the fleet module also be integrated, and the current IoT application is in progress. So, these are the revenue models B2B and fleet management companies, and then surgical medical distributors, B2C direct sales to consumers or the home care patients. Yeah, this is the team. Primarily 90% is interns. So, I and another person is only seniors. So, primarily Andhra University and Geetham Centurion University. Three engineering colleges involved in this product. So yeah, we want to do aggressively. So that's how now past 6 months we've done tremendous progress. Yeah, these are the like now we are going to pitching now. So the funding and incubation space, office space, and GTM marketing and government side, we are looking at medical device certification process and things like that. So we would like to use these funds like product development resource, hiring costs, and engaging full-fledged go-to-market strategy and commercialize by the product by June next year. And infrastructure and I mean would like to procure all the hardware which is not manufactured here. So primarily importing from abroad. Yeah. So. A competitive price right now I would like to not disclose, but it's suitable to Indian market primarily. Yeah. Uh, Others. These are the major competitors I mentioned in India. So the right side, Invacare and all primarily for US. They have a subsidiary here for Germany. So actually, most of the wheelchair companies they have a collaboration in India. They put offshore center here. Primarily, most of the wheelchair market driven by importing, not by manufacturing here.
You validated your product? No one has validated your product, and you validated your.
Right now, still in prototype, proof of concept stage. So, I mean, when we are trialing, actually, the person in other university, I mean, saw that, and he said he really helps. He cannot climb what also, so he really liked that product. Yeah.
So, could you elaborate on how the auto clean feature works?
Yeah, that's right now we would not like not to disclose. That's a key feature. So yeah, so we use primarily biodigesters and. Yeah.
So if you have a senior citizen who's fully clothed, do the clothes also can they be a hindrance to this cleaning?
No, actually, the clothes also we will give. There's a wrap-around kind of clothing where along with the product it will come, and maybe in home where there will be a hose you need to connect using a plumber pipe, like living hall or a common room or patient where he stays in the room, so that they can connect the pipe directly. Push of a button, it will clean.
Every time they are on the wheelchair, they have to have that apron on.
If it's really required, like some patients like bedridden, I mean, like they cannot move at all, so those patients really require. Otherwise, if they can little bit, move, not required really. Yeah, we are providing sprinklers, by the way. So sprinklers, yeah. So actually, the product have a flush tank with water and half of the partition biodigesters.
Because bedridden patient may problem. For bedridden people,
Yeah.
patient, they have to get up and go to the chair. I mean, wheelchair, mobile for that.
We are designing the next product like it inclines to bed.
Again,
It inclines to bed.
incline to the bed.
Yeah.
Attached to the bed.
Yeah. So
One can just slide into.
yeah, just
More feature based or price based, where are you trying to position it? Is it on the feature side or on the price, or it's a mix?
so it's a competitive price right now.
Well, the pitch is going to be, his question is probably, what is going to be the pitch, real marketing strategy? Is going to be the price or the features? You're going to focus on that.
So price we are not like primarily we are targeting to help senior citizens. They cannot afford much, so our segment really try to help people. So not like margins or business kind of things primarily, but at the same time we give value addition by the comfort and end of the day they should feel ergonomically and then live happily along with their families, not to be long old age homes stays.
I have a couple of questions. One
Yeah.
is your or other command voice enabled?
Right now, no. So there are, future we would like to do completely autonomous kind of thing where it is geo fencing and memory loss patients and all, it will automatically drives back and keeps at their home. So those are all like using augmented reality or would like to, if they have hand sensors, would like to do, but it's still, it's still advanced, those things.
Because people may not be able to move their hand. So a voice enabled system would probably be good, at least for the basic command. I
Yeah.
don't know. Just think about it.
Yeah, so we already have that feature set, but it's not right now around our 2 years roadmap. So we have other priorities. When we research those patients, I think the market percentage is less. So yeah, and moreover, like integrating with Alexa and all things in plan. So yeah.
Yeah, I have another question. The second one is, have you patented?
Yes,
It has been published or
published over and the FER also done. So it took almost 4.5 years.
Very good. So I think you should. Now we go.
Yeah.
You should pitch that. Yeah. You should pitch
Okay.
that. Yeah. You should pitch that. That is going to add weight to your marketing campaign.
Okay. I think I mentioned here in the product.
But the patent number is not credibility for you. Yeah.
Okay. So those like once I get the VC and all do diligence, anyway I have to share. So yeah,
Yes. I have one more doubt.
Yeah.
This biodigester.
Yeah.
Will this digester make the entire human waste into a digestible or?
Yeah, it's basically it will not move much, and then the fungus or bacteria it will not grow, and the water absorbent also we are keeping so not to move the liquid, and they have a 2 days capacity of storage of tank in the below the wheelchair. So it's a detachable whenever they want to travel, detachable completely commode and these things, and the wheels completely less than 1 feet wheel can fold.
I'm trying to understand the mechanism of digestion there.
So primarily 2 days storage we are giving. So there is a auto opening and closing doors, sliders. We use actuators.
It
doesn't really, the digestion doesn't take this kind of storage.
Yeah, smell and in order to avoid smell and those things primarily. 100% you cannot avoid.
Digest means it has got a different connotation.
Yeah, and water absorbents also we are using, so it hardens basically. It quickly hardens.
So congratulations on a very, very human project.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Just a fundamental question. Your innovation is mostly on the IoT side or on the biomechanical?
So it's I think mostly it's like combination. We used mechatronics kind of thing, like mechanical, electrical, and electronics kind of, you know. So all clubbed here. It's not like a pure thing, and it's a biomedical. But primarily, this product comes under biomedical. Primarily, the patent itself.
So Furpsq was also to give you a suggestion about see how you can cross-sell to the other markets like this.
Okay.
So set up for the old age population.
Yes.
It can be for other physically challenged, for the blind, the deaf. It can also be taken to another industry in automobile field.
Okay.
Maybe you want to think that broad depending on where your specific innovation is.
Okay.
So long time critical.
Yeah. Yeah. So as a startup, I mean, so we have to go by roadmap. So yeah, I think you need a huge investment and that like team structure, those things.
That's okay.
Around 5 lakhs. Yeah, so that's fine.
So the question and answer session ends here. So we're having an open mic session later, so we'll end this here.